Good evening, I am Nkix.
I'm Derek.
And we are the Random Tangents, playing Void Bastards, Devoid of Sense. This is a single-player game that we'll be playing on my Xbox, and we'll be handing off as we die, presumably. Based on what we saw from the trailer, we know very little about this game, other than it seems to be a survival horror shooter, sort of, with a retro comic aesthetic. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I think this looks great. It's very pretty. I love the whole art style of it and everything. Yes, normal difficulty, please. No.
Hard bastard.
I'm absolutely rigid!
We can't even set the other stuff, like restrictions, whatever the fuck crumbling nebula is supposed to be.
What's less than normal? I must know.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Excellent. No.
Nobby in hell. Void Ark didn't pass his bloody checkpoint.
Well, file a 61P to head office. Unfulfilled delivery of resources.
If it's in the Sargasso Nebula, clients have all been lost anyway, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Let's log off and get rat-arsed instead.
Okay. Void Bastards autosaves except when you're on board a vessel. So the only time it doesn't autosave is while you're in-game. Okay.
The Sargasso Nebula, 283 light years away.
Whoops-a-daisy. It looks like you've run out of bullets. Ammunition requests can be filed at the Void Ark. Oh dear, return to the Void Ark is currently prohibited. This prohibition will be lifted when you obtain the line printer, or in the event of your death.
Little tiny clicking sound.
I'm guessing that's the trigger click, meaning it's out of ammo.
Yep, that would be it. Thank you, game. I never would have guessed.
I think that guy wants to kill you.
Hover? It said hover. Is that like a sound, like the onomatopoeia of him hovering?
I think maybe yes. It was already open. It was already open. Why do you keep hitting the button?
I wanted to look at the bird. This looks like a presidential seal that's just on like a regular door.
I forgot to mute my mic.
That's going to be a problem probably consistently. I forgot to mute my mic earlier.
The line printer is likely located in the admin queue.
We're doing some asinine stuff to get this to work. You are A. Bailey. Random skinhead jobber.
Why is jump? That really bothers me.
Oh, please tell me that there are button mapping options, because that is terrible.
ETA for arrival of supply vessel, 3 days. Probability of survival for 3 days, 8%.
That's not a good percentage. It's real bad.
Definitely real bad.
You know, can we move where the Twitch information bar is at? Because,
Yeah.
yeah, that being up there is kind of in the way, actually. It's in the top middle right now.
Yeah, it being over the health and whatever the fuck the other thing is, yeah, I guess that would be a problem. Hold on.
Yeah, that'll...
Alright, and back in it. So, fuck. Yeah, to be able to play like this and to get it to record audio. Actually, I don't think it was necessary to be in party at all, but it is helpful to be able to see. Really, I think if we had just left it in game audio, it would have picked you up, but we're not going to go back and...
Yeah, try to do this asinine shit all over again.
So, was that all I was supposed to do? I feel like I didn't pay enough attention. Was I just supposed to do that and then exit this room?
Your objector... Yeah, objector. Your objective's in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, it says line printer, but the map doesn't say that there's a line printer in here.
Well, it's saying something about cubes over there now, so maybe that's where you're supposed to go.
That was my thought. I was trying to figure out why the fuck it wasn't saying line printer over there. It was saying something about cubes, which didn't make sense to me.
Shrug. So yeah, those guys look like fun.
Oh, that's oxygen. I've only got oxygen for 10 more minutes.
Wow.
OH&S regulations require you to avoid being incinerated by gunpoints.
So I think he got shot.
Yeah, I'd say I got shot.
Look at this office-ass office space. Like, loot!
Having trouble locating items? Why not use your local mapping device?
You got some glasses, look like a pin. That's another pin. There you go, you found your printer.
Be sure to note this requisition of a line printer in your parole hearing. Return to the Steve is now recommended.
Steve?
I like this game.
I like the way it looks. This is it's definitely good looking. I like the whole like general aesthetic.
FYI, a vessel associated with dangerous occurrences is approaching. Might I suggest a rapid evacuation?
Wait, is that right trigger to run?
Left trigger.
Addendum. The vessel is docked and dangerous occurrences are now imminent.
Looks like we left some survivors. Do a sweep and clear the ship.
Get shot. Get shot.
Life support systems.
Excellent.
Yeah, I could see that I was
Return
getting
to the
shot.
Void
You got
Ark
shot.
is now possible. Note to self: issue more bullets to replacement client.
I got a feeling it was designed Yeah.
Don't worry, the game expected you to die.
That's the perfect way to actually have that loading screen. That's good. It literally said exactly what I was about to. I think it was scripted for you to die in that bit.
Client expired.
Oh, it didn't do the sound effect.
It did the split.
It didn't. Okay, in the trailer, there was the sound effect that every time it popped up, it made a ding, like ding, toast is done, kind of sound. I was really expecting that ring. I was like, I was really expecting it, and now I'm kind of sad.
Discarding unregistered acquisitions. Retrieving loaned weapons.
Did that thing just take a crap?
Yes.
Steve cleared for return to Void Ark.
So the backpack does the paperwork and work?
Okay, this is.
P-45 filed. Steve cleared for docking.
$1 million F-dried penal clients. Status adrift, all hands lost.
OH&S violations have resulted in a
Oh, I love
end-of-life
that.
situation. Recruiting replacement client.
The fact that he has a little monocle.
Yeah, it's a freaking bowler hat with one eye and a monocle. This is freaking great. There's your Chivo. You can go to Microsoft Rewards now and get that 50 points for that ding.
I already got an achievement today.
Have you already turned it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what we were doing earlier. Smoker randomly coughs, alerting enemies. Rehydration approved. Offense causing olfactory distress to a CNT executive. Does that mean he smelled bad? He smelled bad at a guy.
I mean, if he's a smoker, he smells like smoke, so. Yeah, drop it.
You have been selected to assist with an emergency staff turnover.
I don't know what it is about the British voice. I think this might even be the same guy that did Stanley Parable, but like the voice just sounds so funny.
Welcome
It is nice. I like those freaking eyes.
Unauthorized persons have boarded this vessel and rendered it inoperative. Your action item: restart the FTL
He
drive.
looks horrified.
I would be if I had just been rehydrated and then a backpack decided to assault me.
Decided to adhere itself upon a slot in your back.
Yeah.
Ready for
I
insertion.
need to see your citizen
No
card to authorize
no
the
prompt.
restart.
Just happens.
Oops. As a WCG penal client, your citizen card has been shredded. Don't worry, you'll find parts to construct another one from on nearby vessels. The parts you need are a line printer and an ID card. Once you have the parts, you can assemble them on the Steve's workbench.
So we just have to get a printer and an ID card. What? Because he shredded ours?
Yeah, because we're a convict. Now, I think it may be more likely that we should switch off every level or so, instead of just on death. And in either case, it's your turn.
I mean, I was gonna go with going off of deaths. Just whenever one of us dies, just go ahead and hand off, because if one of us starts doing really well, just keep going. You're in it. Just go for it.
I mean, sure, but it's even more fun to just guarantee play back and forth. And on death, it still would be back and forth.
I mean, I can almost guarantee I'm going to die, so...
Maybe, maybe not. We didn't put it on hard bastard or whatever.
I'm not absolutely rigid right now, so there's no reason for us to be hard bastards.
Well, you wouldn't be rigid because we're not on hard bastard.
Exactly.
We're on soft.
Now we're just on regular, normal, flaccid bastard.
Yeah, soft. You don't have to say flaccid.
Flaccid sounds better. It sounds more fancy.
Flaccid sounds gayer.
Exactly. Fancy.
Valued client, please follow the bouncing arrow to the line printer.
Look at the bottom right. Eat food. It's just look at the face.
He's probably trying to figure out how he's supposed to eat, with the helmet still stuck to his head.
You can see he's popped the middle bit out of his helmet there, like the little mouth bit that's covering, that's popped out floating off to the side. Also, is that tea or coffee in that mug floating there? I don't know how well that would work.
See, you're not thinking of it in the other way, which is that neither of us really have experience with this, but it's about the lipstick conundrum, where you're trying to eat without messing up the lipstick. In this case, the sandwich is bigger than his face mask, so he's got to try to eat without destroying the sandwich in the process.
There's an easy way to do that. You roll it up like it's a freaking burrito.
That doesn't... Sandwiches don't roll, sir.
They totally can. All you gotta do is mush them flat and then roll them like a freaking taquito.
Did you notice that there's a buzz box on this vessel? Requisitioning it would not be substantively illegal.
Okay.
Builds bushwhacker?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but, you know, it's bored.
Murdering all citizens is not required. It is, however, fun. And recommended. Okay, so it seems like
Pause and close.
it seems like the objective here, or like not the objective, the main story is like it was the ship was adrift, all hands lost, and it was carrying a bunch of convicts, and it's trying to get going again. So it's having you run to this derelict station full of all sorts of bad space zombie type deals to get parts to bring back, and then trying to fix the ship.
Yes, I think this is more about getting resources so that we can continue to go get the line printer, because for whatever reason the line printer is absolutely required for being able to start the rest of the mission. I think this also falls along the lines of that game Paranoia I think I've described to you before, where the AI isn't thinking logically, it's thinking in what the parameters it's been given for how it needs to do things. So it thinks we definitely need the ID that it itself shredded before we can continue.
That, and it probably needs to file some sort of motion in triplicate in order to start.
Exactly. Exactly the kind of bullshit that this is definitely making fun of.
Okay, I'm all for this.
Warning. The nebula has caused citizens to assume irregular forms. I'm sure no one would blame you for murdering them.
Oh boy, sandwich.
This looks excellent.
Yeah, this is pretty neat. You can kind of see like the actual like walls, the boundary of the actual 3D environment, because all this you can see it's a 3-dimensional like sphere.
Lost?
So you can see how the
Fuel
wall
and
is
park
curving and going
locations
around.
Can be downloaded
But
at
it looks
the
good.
helm.
Did you see the cough? Apparently the cough is visible.
I saw like the little like a visual effect for like the typical like noise motion kind of deal.
Yeah, apparently the cough is part of the game, and it's going to like put lines on the screen when I do it.
Like that.
Exactly. I like this game. Ah, okay. Interesting. This is the mechanic to try to hurry you along.
You only have so much oxygen, so you gotta go through relatively quick.
Yeah, and you can buy more oxygen
This
if you want to.
WCG worker is colloquially known as a screw. Given your capabilities, an attempt to murder him would almost certainly fail.
You just try to kill him. Prove this game wrong.
Good job. Now I suggest you look for the buzz box.
I feel like I probably did this out of order, but whatever.
Who cares about order as long as you get it done?
Oh, and the left stick also sprints. So I guess
That's good.
there just aren't enough things for it to care about assigning an extra button.
Okay. Sound effects coming through the door. Yeah, you could probably kill him through that open window. He probably couldn't get to you. Unless he can shoot through it.
Yeah, incorrect. And apparently this gun doesn't do enough damage to him. They were definitely not lying to me.
Yeah, you'd run out of ammo before you could kill him, probably. What's that thing on the right there? It's glowing, so... There you go, yeah. Anything glowing green is lootable. There you go.
I suggest you return to the Steve now, before you're killed or asphyxiated.
Well, I gotta pick up his sandwich first. I think that's just going to vent him out into space, so yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, I could vent the other guy out if I can get him to come in here.
If you can get him out. But how... So you'd have to get him in and then run past him and then lock the door and then vent him. If you can lock the door, I don't... Yeah, it looks like you can.
What the fuck was that?
Some kind of like alarm thing? Maybe... I don't know. I don't know if you can... Yeah, that was a bad idea.
I didn't think the cough was gonna go off.
You got smoker's cough. I like this. This is neat.
Oxygen at 50%.
He's just standing in the corner like that asshole from Blair Witch. And now he sees you and he's gonna shoot at you. Oh hey, look, that guy wants to kill you too. Go around the left. Can't go through there.
I was trying to see if there was some kind of vaulting mechanic. Apparently there isn't.
What, you think every game nowadays has to have a clamper?
I didn't say every game has to, but because it is in so many games, I kind of need to check for it, huh? I really want to know what's at that security desk, but I guess I'm just not going to find out. Maybe it's the same stuff I got from the helm, because it's no longer marked.
Maybe. My main thing is, like, it doesn't seem like there's a way to actually get that guy out of there at all, so... Yeah, until you
I could
potentially
unlock
get
the
a
door. Like, he's locked in there, that's why he's not leaving.
Returning to Steve! Okay, leave a vessel whenever... I didn't get to read the whole thing.
You can leave a vessel whenever you want, as long as there's power.
Ah.
Salvage audited in accordance with WCG regulations. All items transferring to the Steve locker.
You got a penny.
AA batteries, AAA batteries, A battery.
Yeah, why won't those exist? Why isn't there any A batteries?
I remember. So there was some joke that was like, as batteries get smaller, they scream more.
It's the sound of the freaking atomic compression happening as you're putting it in. It's like you're putting it inside of one of those freaking hydraulic presses. Just more and more pressure. Just C battery. It's a D battery. C battery. Oh, we jumped to B and went straight to AA. Ah! And now coming upon AAA capacity. Ah!
I think there isn't a single A battery for the same reason there isn't a B battery. Something's just, like, not satisfying about it. I mean, there could definitely be a B battery, but they'd rather not have B batteries. Because it sounds like you're stuttering. But batteries. Okay, can I get a battery?
Maybe that's why
what
they
type of
did
battery?
A battery. Can I have A battery? Can I have AA battery?
Exactly.
Can I have A battery?
Like, if there were A batteries, you'd be asking, can I have an A battery? And
Yeah,
that
that's
just
fine.
sounds awful.
I mean, that sounds fine to me.
It may sound fine to you, but it doesn't sound fine to other people. It looks like I couldn't even not do that.
What?
Like, we didn't have enough fuel to keep going if I hadn't have done that.
Oh, so we're having to get fuel for the ship to keep running.
Yeah. This is what I was talking about survival, because the fact that we have to pick up resources and stuff to keep going, this reminds me of a lot of different survival games I've played, like Darkest Dungeon. One of the games I had suggested that we could play, very similarly to Pokemon.
Okay.
No doubt
Dang.
you were wondering, what happens when I die? Don't worry. Other clients will make good use of any items you've constructed.
Thank you. That definitely relieves my tension.
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
Now, obviously, because Dirk's not here, I can talk shit about him and all that.
Why is this nebula a desolate void filled with derelict vessels? Unauthorized persons have boarded these vessels and requisitioned parts from them in an unauthorized fashion.
Okay. Eat 1 food, gain 24 health. Burn 1 fuel, eat 1 food, burn and gain 24 health. Alright. Semi-breathable air, security deactivated, gun points and peepers inactive. Buy and sell vending machines. Provides new traits, bullets, zap charges, slag. Builds stapler. I want to build a stapler.
And man, he took my stapler. Just gonna burn this whole place down. It's on fire. I like that. That seems truthful. Taking a gunpoint without a good strategy is suicidal. Like that.
Usually suicidal.
I guess it's saying that, hey, there is that 1% where you get lucky where all the bullets just happen to, you know, make a complete outline of your body but not hit you. Wait, someone talking?
Yeah, that's definitely talking.
Oh, there's dead people in there.
I just realized these fucking suits have a tie.
Yep. Very corporate. Oh, there's another one. Where do they keep coming from? Yeah, so here's the main issue I'm seeing. I'm frequently wanting to talk and say stuff, so I'm having to mute and unmute my mic, which means my left thumb is constantly on the mute button.
I don't see that as much of a problem. I'm having to do basically the same thing even while playing.
Yes, but my thinking is more along the lines when we go to try to trade off, which is why there's a sandwich on the floor over there. Which is why I'm thinking maybe we just stick with you just play. I will watch. I'm perfectly fine with this. This is quite fun, which would work the same kind of for Dead Cells if you wanted to do the Bad Seed DLC stuff.
I'll leave you to doing the Bad Seed DLC stuff, but I guess in that regard, I will watch you do it.
I'd be all for that. I can do that.
Maximum cooperation to WCG guards is punishable by.
I like how they break apart into bits.
Accordance with subsection 484 Act.
You picked up a finger.
Yeah.
You gotta have proof of his death and bring it back for more money.
This is actually why. Apparently, fingers are bio.
I mean, you'd think some of that garbage there probably would be too. I mean, look at that perfectly usable fish skeleton right there. Fish bones, man, that's bio. I mean, it's calcium. Well, that looks like that's dangerous. The blobby boy. That's an explodey blobby boy.
I wonder if this works off of, like, Bethesda stealth rules where crouching equals stealthing.
I honestly don't know. I mean, all it really showed you was that crouching gave you the added effect of, being lower to the ground, so not getting shot while you're behind cover.
WCG imposes severe penalties for self-asphyxiation. You can requisition supplementary oxygen in Atmo modules.
I like how it's supplementary oxygen. It makes it sound like fake oxygen.
No, that's not fake. It just means that they're only giving me as much oxygen as, I'm due.
Putting the WC in rehabilitation accommodation.
Okay, so that's how that works. Okay.
Good, I can salvage more bullets.
Yeah, that makes a big boom. Yeah, try that door back behind you now.
Huh? I mean, that just goes back to the beginning.
Oh, that does?
Yeah, I was more concerned about trying to figure out if I could... Like, it's hard to tell when they drop a finger, as far as I can tell thus far.
It, leaves a little, you'll see, a little fizzy trail. Like what you see on the ground there.
I guess, yeah, sparkling coming up off the thing. It doesn't seem to be always sparkling, just when you get close enough to loot it.
Therapy terminals turn thorns into roses.
Hey, more bullets.
Even more bullets.
Look at that, lights came on. How nice. Isn't that nice? Oh, now they're going. No, well. Same room. The other side. There's spawn points.
That makes more sense. It's that, like, they're more coming out of the void or whatever.
Those bastards.
Hey, we did the fucking thing.
Title drop. Burr, 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 burr. Yeah, that's a helmet you're wearing. That makes me way less. What is that on the floor? Behind you now.
Looks like oil.
I don't trust that it's oil. It's on you, whatever it is, and it's purple.
Yeah, it's slidey, it's oil.
Yeah, that's gunpoint. Do you have a plan? Or do you think it's suicide?
Well, my plan, I guess, would then be to shut down security.
Might be able to go back, get it to point the other direction, and sprint, maybe?
In accordance with subsection 480.
Or that. Yeah, you're gonna want to back up.
I tried backing up, but I didn't think exactly how big his radius is. I don't have a good feel for that
Yeah,
yet.
it's pretty good size.
Foom.
What?
Oh, instead of spork. One of the things I picked up was a foon.
Oh, fork spoon. Yeah, instead of spork. Okay. Yeah, spoon fork. Yeah, okay, yeah. Food. So is it like literally just made exactly the same as a spork? Or is it what I believe would be a better design for like, or an alternate design, have almost like a soup spoon? Where it's more round and wider, but then have prongs on the end of it?
Well, I've picked up 2 now. I guess I was trying to open up this drawer before I picked up the foon, but it looks pretty much like a spork, but it also has a little crimp on the side. I'm not sure if it's part of the design or because it's damaged.
We'll take a good look at one the next time we see one. Okay.
Why not ensure you're tuned for a small
Remove smoker?
unannounced examination and
I guess
Yeah, this is DNA therapy.
I guess that means it will fix your cough if you're to do that.
Yeah, I decided I wanted like the additional perks instead.
And you can shut security down for a couple more minutes if you wanted.
Not sure it's necessary.
There's a tourist over there. Want to be sure to... Where'd he go? That worries me for the fact that it disappeared.
Yep, definitely oil.
Because that's got a shower thing. Okay. AAA battery. Uh-oh. You shot the chair, made it fall over. There you go. That is funny looking. The little emblem. Or logo, whatever. Yep, there's another one. That is still hilarious. There's another one back here now.
Oh, while you're caffeinated, the music is sped up.
Wait, did that say sit down? No, okay. I thought you looked at the bench and it said sit down, but I think you just flew over like lock real quick or something. Finger be got.
So it seems fingers might be farmable, but probably not worth it because of the amount of bullets you'll spend to get more.
I mean, what do you get for putting fingers into that anyway?
Merits.
And exactly what are those good for exactly? Are they like what you have to use to unlock doors or something, or? Hey, is there a vent? Yeah, there's a vent right there. Nice. Much like the carrier forms in Halo, the boys that explode are just as equally deadly to their friendlies.
Yeah, it seems like the fuel. It seems like the merits are for unlocking things, like getting additional perks. Like I could shut down security permanently by paying merits. Or get more oxygen than the system's willing to give me by paying the oxygen system.
Gotcha. Just a bet. Just you got some AAA batteries out of that, just randomly.
Can see your dickwad.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
Interesting.
Okay, so I guess if you have enough fuel, you can just bypass. Okay. Yeah, it's got like the little crimpy bit. You think maybe it's supposed to be kind of like a knife bit, like a steak knife serrated edge to use to cut through meat?
Entirely possible. If you put in the entire of the utensils into one, I'm sure that works.
Just have one side of the frickin' spoon just razor blade sharp, so that way when you go to take a sip of soup, it's just oh! That's how the Joker got that smile. You want to know how I got these scars? Just him eating soup and then slice.
Warp keys, torpedoes, heart starters.
Okay. Hey, look, stapling.
Fires a shredding blast of 6 staples.
This is exciting. Your KPIs are really trending up.
KPI?
Kills per something.
Shrug.
Those deep lacerations PAL detects are, no doubt, uncomfortable. Did you know that emergency medical care is available in Zonox vessels?
Yeah, so you can either go to the K one, the green, or the yellow one up on the right. Oh wait, no. You're coming from that point, so you can either go to the K or the purple is what it is, yes.
I think I want this luxury cruise ship.
Oh, what is the other one?
Looks like a store. I guess I could go to both.
It's a Kmart in space. Not only are they dead in the real world, they're also dead in space. You don't want to use your stapler gun?
It's only got 12 bullets.
I do like the little tips on the loading screen are, like, they're not, you know, like, game-breaking, like, tell you how to play the game kind of tips, but they are, like, suggestions, like, knowing when to leave a vessel and when to stay is very important. Like, that's good.
Looks like this Kmart basically came free with, you know, the food and fuel that it takes to get here, just so you can check it out.
That's nice. Probably won't be like that later. Toaster juice? What?
Apparently. Toaster juice, rivets, and nebula tubes, I guess, are all ammo types.
Now there's also staples. How much of your merits are
you can only buy so much thing.
before it's out? Well, there's another one. Okay, so you could potentially come back. Okay.
These are the indirects. Kitty bots.
Scrambler eggs. Bouncer goo. What is this? Is it Rifter Knuckle?
Nuclei.
I thought that was an exclamation point, I'll be honest. That would have been so much better. I know there's no K, but I don't know how they're wanting to spell crap in this.
I was thinking uncle, but knuckle.
Yeah. I was thinking knuckle as in like, this is a black hole punching gauntlet, some bull crap. Like think the power, like the power fist from freaking Fallout, but you know, black hole here.
I don't really know enough about the materials to know that we need to buy any.
Yeah, you might as well just wait until later. Biscuit or
One
sandwich?
biscuit.
That's the truly important question in life. Biscuits or sandwich?
Krell Mart.
Yeah, Krell.
Not K.
Yeah, Krell. But it is just a big K on it whenever you're looking at it from the outside. It's got like a big K on the top of the station.
I suppose I will buy one biscuit. I assume it's going to give me more health.
No, it's just food.
No, yeah, you have to use the food during travel to heal.
Okay. It, yeah.
I do like the store music.
It's not bad. The music in this altogether seems pretty decent. I like it. But there's not much about this game so far that I've been disappointed on, so yeah.
So the crouching doesn't matter. It's only running.
It's your walking running speed. Yeah. And that biscuit, that just looks like a jammy dodger.
I think it just gives more food at one time. I can't tell. It just got absorbed into the food section.
Yep.
As a biscuit, it must be a cookie. It's British.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's why I said jammy dodger.
You clearly need help finding the parts required to build these useful items. You need a part locator. Please check the parts locker for a glow bulb to build one with.
Okay.
Well, you can either go to that Krell freighter, or you can go to the luxury, the deluxe yacht cruiser thingy. Does that thing have a cat head on it?
Yes, it does.
Oh my god. Now you're hitting the rest button. That's what that does. That's why it says eat food, gain health. 25 health. So that tells you exactly how much you need.
It's also cutting down on the number of days I can be in space, though.
Because you're using food. That's right, use that stapler, conserve those bullets.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. It's gonna suck if I can't get through this entire ship with the staples I've got, but, you know, I bought a good amount of staples.
But did you buy all the staples? Did you go to Staples? Did you also stop by Office Max?
It looks very, very creepy.
Here's the one thing you want to be sure when you're using your stapler, or when you're constructing. Start with the Schwim. It'll ensure that you get less jams. You won't waste as many staples that way. Yeah, for the fact that everything's red.
I think it's because there's no power.
Oh, shoot! That was legitimately like a couple of heartbeats away from being a jump scare for me. Yeah, you can shut that door. Oh, right, no power. So that means virtually nothing's going to work until you get power turned on. There's the generator up ahead, so that's where you're going to want to go.
Hey.
Nope, fuck off.
Yeah, someone's feeling like talking. Why don't you talk to him back? Hey, he might be happy to see you. And then Kick said, "Let there be light."
Hello?
He was just a janitor. Did he really deserve that? So why is it that gunpoints aren't attacking you? Oh, okay.
I think the ship says they're specifically disabled, but I don't know.
There you go, you found the thingamajig that's here. Oh boy, more pennies. Wait, go back. What was on the wall? Like, whenever you leave the room after you're done looting, there was like a poster or something on the wall, and I'm curious as to what it looks like. Right there. Okay. Well, it's barely covered by a thing. Jesus.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. Wait, is that another one on the wall behind you right now? It is! Why?
Janitorial staff. Please report to the cabin module. Bring the large bucket.
It's weird that it's so echoey sounding. I was almost expecting that gunpoint to turn on because it got shot.
You and me both, man. That's why I did that.
I am digging this. Like, I'm just sitting watching, but I'm digging it because this is fun to watch. Like, I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would. So this is good. Okay, random sandwich in a blanket.
Yeah, I guess that was what the marker on the thing was telling me, because I've got that one trait that I added.
Like little items locator thingy.
Gourmand. Food is shown on the map.
Yeah, that. Well, at least that means that, oh, because it's, like, technically, like, the way it works is it's genetic manipulation and stuff. Do you think that, like, what it actually did to you was it gave you a super sniffer?
Maybe.
Congratulations, your character's one step closer to me.
Passengers using XTC stims are requested to keep their shrieking and moaning below 80 decibels.
Wow, 2 sandwiches inside of that. So it's amazing. Oh, look, more sandwiches. So does the oil make you run faster, or just slide it around and makes it sound like you're running faster?
It does increase my speed, but also decreases my ability to control where I'm going. Like, I can't stop when I want to.
So it's like it reduces friction in, like, all the different ways it possibly could.
Yep.
Better start conserving that stapler ammo. You only got 11 extra bullets left. Although I guess it's technically not bullets, it's staples. Oh, not done yet. Oh, he did die. Still not dead. Ouchies.
These fucking janitors.
Gas there on your left.
Excite is now available from local casino dealers as part of your payout.
Oh, and you can't activate the gun points because you don't have high enough clearance for it or something.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's saying authority too low. So what haven't you explored now?
Nothing. I think I got everything.
I think you also killed virtually everything else that was, you know, on this ship.
What's that?
Except those guys over there. Oh, hey, corral vessels have fuel. Thanks, game.
WCG rewards proactive work. I'm making a note for your parole hearing.
That you probably won't make it to. Because if the lung cancer doesn't kill you first, all the random mutated citizens probably will. That or starvation. It's moments like this that I really wish I knew. Hey, I remembered that line from Rick and Morty by heart, the bit about SNL and space. They both just want to leave you a cold, shriveled up husk of yourself. A Tory pet carrier?
Yep. Features kitty bots and data. Lets us build the kitty bot.
Oh, what was that thing? Was it a thing saying where the was that like an indicator of where the line thing was?
Yep, exactly where the line printer is.
We need that for some dumb reason. To make a stupid card.
Yep, I need a citizen card to be able to reactivate the FTL.
Okay. You know, that ending sound effect from whenever you open up the map, it sounds a lot like the, like some of the sound effects from Portal. I think like the door sound of, or like the button. Whenever the button turns on and opens the door, I think that's specifically the sound that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't think that works. Can you adjust sensitivity a little bit on like the aim to see if maybe that could help you out or anything?
What do you mean sensitivity?
Like movement.
I'm trying to aim for the head because it obviously does double damage, but that's the main issue. I'm trying to not get shot, move out of the way, and hit them in the head at the same time.
So complicated. Having to move and shoot? I mean, Jesus. Okay. Congratulations, you salvaged metal tube. Was that Japanese?
I think so.
Well, at least space is inclusive. Oh, people know where you're at now. They're walking by and you coughed. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they're really stupid. Them stupid space zombies. Yeah, I don't think you have any other way to go around there. Doing some halfway decent dodge work there. Yeah, I'm digging this whole art style. This is great. Okay, looks like you're clear. Or not. Yeah, you know, maybe there's a bunch more guys down the hallway.
And this door's broken.
You got 108 health. 108 health left. 100 now.
Past critical 50%.
I think that guy might be dead now. But his buddy's not. Probably is now. I want to get away from the spawn, but Jesus! How many of them are there? Yeah, you're definitely going to want to eat some food on the next bit if you don't want to die.
Parties are offline.
Parties are offline. Great. I noticed it all of a sudden.
Well, damn it. I mean, I can keep my mic on. I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, at this point.
It just might not hear you as well. That's the main thing.
Probably more like ever. Unless I'm specifically, hey, you, notice me.
I mean, I can still hear you. It's a question of if the stream can.
A woman who fishes fish often catches
Troll
crabs.
collar and 8 kitty bots. E-cassettes.
All this activation. Set this up again. Thanks, Microsoft.
It's too bad this didn't happen like an hour ago.
So we wouldn't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, we wouldn't have bothered. We would have given up far before now.
I'm also happy that that didn't happen because this has been fun. This has been enjoyable.
Drink builder's tea. I guess I should probably hit the break room if I know I'm going to be shooting a lot of stuff. 'Cause the caffeine. Basically done here. Oh no. Oh no.
Oxygen levels critical.
Oh god!
Oh, no.
There it is. God, apparently the love ships have a lot of food.
Yeah, I was trying to pick up more food so that we could heal, and
Client expired.
Steve cleared for return to Void Ark.
So I'm like, you know, actually.
P-45 filed. Steve cleared for docking.
I think this game does assume you're going to die. So the stuff that you've built
violations have resulted in a premature end-of-life situation. Recruiting replacement client.
Martin.
Issuing WCG client care package.
Staff turnover. Rehydrated a second client. Doesn't trigger explosives dropped by scribes. That's not going to be very helpful. Forgery of CNT documents. That's an actual crime.
Yeah.
His name is Annie Martin. Empty, starving.
Why is the tongue? Why is the tongue sticking out?
Bullet staples pushed.
Congratulations. You have been selected to assist with an emergency staff turnover.
And then drops the pack into.
And so once again, the Steve sets out into the starship graveyard that is the Sargasso Nebula.
The parts you need are a line printer and an ID card. Feel free to use these items constructed by a former client. A little scrubbing with bleach should remove the bloodstains.
Oh, that metal tube I grabbed was to upgrade the regulator. It's too bad. I don't have the specific stuff I grabbed during that one last outing, but I still have all the stuff that I've got. I want to get back to the kitty bot. Well, I still want to dock because I've only got the one fuel and the one food. Shed loads. Excellent. So this is going to have a bunch of them juvies and the some tourists. Whatever that does. Yeah. Probably because I need to unlock whatever it builds. Fix tanks. It's got some rooms that I've never seen on a ship thus far, so I don't know what they do. Either that, or there's just a lot in this room. And they kind of started consolidating down when they saw me. Scribbler. Yeah. Another finger. Better get out of here before that spawns. Traveling just by the map is kind of misleading. Goddamn inaccuracy on this thing. So I get headshots in
at 50%.
Call of Duty. Ductility. So I guess the merit containers always have some kind of upgrade material. And if I'm paying for it, but fuck. Fuck off. Oh, I got 10 more bullets. I got it again. It didn't. Salvage latex suit. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm gonna start spending health, because that's what I got. Saying twat face? Yeah. Ah, so tanks is just a bunch of salvageable things.
Oxygen levels critical.
Gotta get to the, there isn't one. Okay, there it is, yeah. Yeah, I'm not stressed about that. Oh, I'm stressed about that? Fuck. Fuck. Dio. Oh, I can't lock the door. What good would a lock be? Yeah. Kind of merits. And last thing to grab is the FTL stuff. He screamed, "Help me." I think they can go through the door. It's just no, I mean, like, if it's not locked, I think they can just go through. Yeah, I probably should have looked at the map before I started sprinting.
Good news. Heads of new circular B64. All
Oh, fuck. See? Couldn't get past.
Life support systems critical.
I'll eat Martin. Possibly not. This ship kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Or bullets. You need a lint brush as well to make the zapper. Okay. To upgrade it, I guess. Duct tape and lint brush. Metal tube and an XTC. It's late, and with the party thing and the audio probably not being too great from Dirk's side, we're going to go ahead and figure out how to call it. All progress is saved. So we will try to continue this next time, and see you later. I've been Ed Kicks.
I've been Dirk.
Y'all have a good rest of your day. Peace.